Virgin Redditors in your 30s, what's your reason why? Socially awkward during high school, not interested in parties during college, don't go out much as an adult. Basically, I just never really searched for a relationship. Just a word of encouragement to some of you responding. I'm 42 and I lost mine when I was 35. Severe self-esteem issues and anxiety were the major culprits for me. Just know that it can absolutely happen for you. I've just never really been that interested in being with another person. Never really felt any romantic spark or connection, and have no real desire to seek it out. Similarly, I've never really pursued sex as a goal. I've always been able to take care of myself, so it's just never been a big thing for me. Didn't want to be a hypocrite. I had conscientious religious objections to extracurricular activities during my 20s. Once my principles changed, I realized I was on the asexuality spectrum, as abstinence had always been suspiciously easy for me. I was an unhealthy and unpleasant kid, and the only thing that's changed as an adult is that I've probably got depression now. Dating seems like a lot of effort, relationships seem like too much compromise. I like the independence of being single. I'm a woman in her late 30s. No big reason for me. I haven't had a serious relationship and I've barely dated. So it just never happened for me. At this point I feel like it would be a big turn off to meet someone my age or older and them find this out because of the lack of any experience with sex on my part. If it happens, great. If not, then fine too. Girl I was falling for in my 20s passed away before I could make a move. Went to her viewing and her friend told me, she used to talk about you all the time. That'll do for me. I'm doing great on my own and I'm happy with where my life is and the progress I'm making. I'm relationship agnostic. If it happens, I'm for it. If not, that's fine too. Truly, I care more about having a kid and have no issues adopting. I'm 29 and really find it funny that I'm a virgin. I've had several chances and either just get scared or just turn it down. Last year I decided if the opportunity arises again I'll take it, but yet again I had a few dates and turned someone down as I wasn't into them. I don't want to lose it to someone I'm not attracted to, so it really isn't a bother. I could even go without losing it and be fine, but that's just me. I'm attracted to women, but only get hit on by men. Serious answer, I am not confident in myself to ask anyone out. All my friends and family don't know anyone. My major piece of advice to dudes who can't get laid, and want only to get laid, is to lower your standards. They are probably way too high. Don't lower your standards if what you are looking for is a relationship though, unless they are astronomically high, of course. If you think you are too weird, trust me, there are men and women out there that are just as weird and way weirder than you are. Turned it down many times. Honestly don't know the reason why, but I guess I'm just waiting for the right person. I'm not 30, I just turned 60 back in October. Why am I still a virgin? Simple, I am one ugly mofo. To say I look bad is an understatement. The Elephant Man would look like Brad Pitt compared to me. Picture, if you will, the actor Steve Buscemi. Sex has never been a top priority for me to pursue. I don't want to do it just to say I've done it. Zero self-esteem, porn addiction, no self-care, overweight. Couldn't even imagine what it would be like to talk to a girl. Maybe right person, right moment, right approach and right feelings, everything messed up at the wrong time, wrong way. Tried dating, rejected every single time. Not one woman in my life looked at me other than a cripple. 33 diagnosed FSHD. I'm fat and ugly and my standards are too high. Also I'm pretty sure I have vaginismus, so that's fun. I can't even wear tampons. During my 20s I made the mistake of reading /r/Ask Women and taking their advice, and I haven't recovered yet. I saw kids. Didn't want kids. Kids comes from sex. Not having sex means no kids. No unwanted diseases is a plus too. Years and years of porn usage has made me undateable and has made me develop some thoughts of incels. Negative self-confidence and zero social life. I have literally never talked to a female my own age since school, and that was over 20 years ago. Even if I did, I'm not sure what I'd even have to offer a woman. I was a 6 in my 20s and too dumb to realize a 6 is as good as I am going to be. In my 30s I'm a 5, still broke off because of poor decisions, and dealing with personal trust issues. Not 30 yet, but I fell madly in love with an asexual and am content with being celibate for him. Happy smiley. I'm 29 and I want to wait till marriage. And no, I have no religion. I don't like men who have had many women in bed. Yes, maybe I will stay a virgin forever lol. I was a virgin until I turned 29, so almost 30, and TBH, I felt like most interactions I had had with a significant other felt like they were pushed towards sex rather than compelled. I was never into it unless I was in love and in a committed relationship, and that's hard to find south of 30. Not in 30s, but I'm sure nothing will change to that time. Women don't like me in any way and also I'm ugly lol. 32 here. Never been in a relationship. Never been asked out on a date. Had one major crush in my life and I wasn't ready for a relationship at the time. I was 18. He moved on. I have always had a hard time socializing and connecting with new people. Then I find out I'm likely autistic and probably demisexual, so I have a whole slew of things going on. I hate the dating apps, it all seems so superficial. But I also don't go out much. Oh well. There are many reasons, but my main one is I've always wanted my first to be someone I cared for, not just some random beautiful girl. Lust only lasts so long, but a bond with someone who could be my wife would be better. But I'm no longer naive, so I've just given up. 27-year-old woman, average looking. I'm a little reserved, but I try to be friendly and polite to everyone. Nobody's ever asked me out or expressed interest. Your guess is as good as mine. Woman shrugging. Didn't prioritize sex when I was younger. Scared to end up like those girls that got pregnant in grad school or those in college that ended up dropping out. Neither a virgin nor in my 30s anymore, but I was a virgin until about 40 years old. The reason was a lack of self-confidence. I was really bad at picking up on signals from women, and whenever women would signal that they were interested in me, they did so in vague and ambiguous ways, that my lack of self-confidence made me ignore or later interpret as they weren't really hitting on me. On top of not being particularly interesting, rich, funny or good-looking, I also have extremely specific fetishes that would make most girls run away screaming, so quite frankly I've simply given up. This is gonna sound weird, but mentally abusive childhood. They opened my door without knocking when I was at the exploring age. They'd involve themselves as much as possible. My mom made me her spouse after the divorce, so, yeah, CSA there. I just had no me time and couldn't be myself.